much. 8C, consideration of taking action on recommendations from the Economic Development Authority regarding RLF and flood loan requests as follows. Jim, can you come forward, please? Sure. Thank you. Number 1, release the UCC for Pam's Corner, Category 1, equipment and inventory loan, and refile a position after Associated Bank to allow for a 2-year line of credit to the brands. Net 10% has been paid on this flood loan. Number 2, allow the 60% reimbursement of principal payments for those businesses paid up by the end of 2011. For 2012 repayment, the requirements will be tightened as per loan agreement language. Number 3, research and determine what is necessary to convert community center building to use as an incubator building. Yeah. Mr. Walter.
Yeah, just to explain number 1 on these notes, there's kind of 3 parts to the note. You have the finance side, the loan and repayment of the loan. And then you have the business life. The business needs to stay in operation for X number of years, and then there's some employment numbers that need to be met. So in this particular case, the net 10% has been paid, so the finance portion is there. I mean, our dollars have been received. All the dollars that we would get from this note have been received. But we don't release the note because the business life term has not expired yet, nor has the employment for 10 years as well there. The business life 5, I think the business life is 5. Yep. And the employment is 10-year term.
2013.
Yeah. So those haven't expired, so then we don't release the note. Well, if we don't release the note, in this case, they would like to take get a line of credit, because incomes or revenues don't come in. Periodically you need to tap into dollars to in this case it's gas, and it's a volatile market, so maybe and I don't know what the case is, but they're just looking for a line of credit. So we felt that that would make sense to release the note, and then we would be subordinate to the inventory and equipment there, to Associated Bank. And then Associated, then they could have position on that over us, then they would give them a 2-year line of credit. So, and actually, that probably makes sense when you look at enhancing the business life and the employment number. That really helps the business kind of compete better in that case. So we felt that that was a good thing to do, and it helped the business out. There's a need for them.
Would you like to comment, please?
I just want to make
a could you just state your name for the record?
Oh, this is Jeannie Feldmeyer.
Thank you.
I'm from Associated Bank. Thank you. Just a clarification, this is one step in our process, our loan process, and it could be either a 1 or a 2-year loan. I just want to make that clear on there. So it's just one. That's just one thing. We're not sure if it'll be a 1.
Your approval of it isn't done yet, but this makes.
Yes. But we can't.
They can't
move ahead
until we release.
Yeah. We release the UCC.
Yep.
Either way, our 5-year commitment is gonna expire. It
expires in 13, yeah, because these notes, you got the first 3 years of no payment, and last year was first year payment, and this will be in the final year. So the 5-year part will be up, and then the employment numbers need to be submitted for another 5 beyond that.
So then they've got this paid up?
Yeah, it is paid up. Yeah, they paid the net 10, you bet.
Okay.
But there's, like I said, there's 3 caveats to the note, and the 5-year life isn't up, and nor has the employment reporting period done yet. So they will continue to report employment through the 10-year period.
But there's no monetary.
Nope, we're paid up. We're 100% good. So that was
want
one.
these motions separately?
Separate?
Yeah, we're just talking about one right now, so
Okay.
that's a good idea.
I would move on number 1.
Second.
That we allow that.
Motion by Mr. Bunke, second by Mr. Hansi. Any more questions or comment on this?
Mr. Mayor, that's a conditional release. If the up to a 2-year line of credit is approved by Associated Bank, you would agree to release. If it isn't approved for some reason, you're not releasing. I'm just clarifying that.
Yeah,
Yes, it's kind of the
Just a
understanding.
conditional
Yeah, I'm sorry.
improvement.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay, is that okay?
well, yes.
If the loan's approved, you'll release. If it's not approved, if something goes wrong,
Well, it's just the sort of the chicken or the egg
you
here.
know what?
So.
But
it's
I don't
like
want a UCC released if the loan doesn't happen. You know, I don't want their UCC gone because it's a timing issue.
Yeah.
It's a filing issue. I don't want them to release a UCC and say, we're releasing UCC.
So will we get a letter saying?
You'll get a letter that'll say-
release the
It's conditional.
UCC?
Yep.
You approve up to a 2-year line of credit, they'll release their UCC.
I think that would-
Are we clear on this, everybody?
We'll make it work.
Okay, sounds good. All in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? And the motion passes. Thank you. Let's go on to number 2.